Hunger feels simple. Your stomach growls. You feel a craving. You eat. But biologically, hunger is one of the most sophisticated regulatory systems in the human body. It is not just about an empty stomach. It is a coordinated hormonal dialogue between your brain, gut, pancreas, fat tissue, and even your sleep cycle. At the center of this system is the hypothalamus, a small but powerful structure deep within the brain.
Welcome to SciCuriousID, where curiosity meets science.
Its job is to maintain homeostasis, keeping your body weight and energy levels within a relatively stable range. It does this by integrating signals from several key hormones. Let's begin with ghrelin. Ghrelin is often called the hunger hormone. It is primarily released by the stomach and rises before meals. Studies first identified it in 1999, showing that ghrelin levels increase when the stomach is empty and drop after eating. Ghrelin travels through the bloodstream to the hypothalamus, where it activates neurons that stimulate appetite. Importantly, ghrelin is not random. It follows patterns. If you eat at consistent times, ghrelin begins rising predictably. Your body anticipates food. Hunger is partly learned through routine. Now consider leptin. Leptin is produced by fat tissue. Unlike ghrelin, leptin signals satiety and long-term energy availability. When fat stores increase, leptin levels rise. But in many individuals with obesity, the brain becomes resistant. This leads us to insulin. Insulin is released by the pancreas in response to rising blood glucose after eating. Insulin also acts in the brain. It communicates information about recent energy intake and contributes to appetite suppression. Then there are satiety hormones released from the gut during and after meals, peptide YY, GLP-1, and cholecystokinin. These hormones slow gastric emptying and send signals through the vagus nerve to the brain, promoting fullness. Protein and fiber tend to stimulate stronger satiety hormone responses than highly processed carbohydrates. But hunger regulation is not influenced by food alone. Sleep plays a major role. Sleep restriction increases ghrelin and decreases leptin. You receive stronger hunger signals and weaker satiety signals. Stress also interferes. Activation of the HPA axis increases cortisol, which can increase chronic appetite. All of these signals converge in the hypothalamus. The balance determines whether you feel hungry or satisfied. From an evolutionary perspective, this makes sense. Food scarcity was a greater threat than food abundance. In modern environments, where calorie-dense food is constantly available, this survival bias can become maladaptive. Highly palatable foods may override normal satiety signals through reward circuitry, particularly dopamine pathways. This means hunger has layers: homeostatic hunger, hedonic hunger, and hormonal modulation. Understanding this changes how we interpret appetite. Hunger is not simply willpower versus weakness. It is biology. What do you think influences your hunger most? Let me know in the comments.
Thanks for watching SciCuriousID. Until next time.